Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how you can create and deploy a new MCP server using ModelFetch and AWS Lambda. If you go to modelfetch.com and scroll down to the bottom, you will see the Quick Start CLI. Copy it and paste it into your terminal. I'm gonna call it my MCP server. In this video, I'm gonna choose the AWS Lambda runtime, but you can choose any other runtimes that you like. Let's go with TypeScript and npm. Yes, so this is gonna scaffold a new MCP server using ModelFetch and make it compatible with AWS Lambda. Okay, it's done. I'm gonna go into the server and then I'm gonna run npm run deploy to my AWS account. Under the hood, it is using AWS CDK to deploy, which means you will need to have AWS CLI installed and authenticated, and also you need to bootstrap your AWS account to use AWS CDK, which is pretty simple and only needs to be done once per account. Okay, now it's confirming the permission with me before deploying. I'm gonna say yes. So now it's deploying. While it's deploying, let's go into the code and see how it works. So it's a very simple MCP server using the official MCP TypeScript SDK, which means there's no new API for you to learn when using ModelFetch. And if you already have an MCP server, you don't need to rewrite. You just connect it to ModelFetch and deploy to AWS Lambda. Here, you import your MCP server, and then you connect to the ModelFetch AWS Lambda runtime. If you want to change to another runtime, just install the ModelFetch package for that runtime and change it here. And that's pretty much about it. For deploying in the scaffolded project, we are using the CDK to deploy to AWS account, but you can choose any other technology that make it easy to deploy to AWS, like AWS SAM or Terraform or SST. But I do recommend using CDK because it is an AWS native solution and is very simple to use. Here I have a Node.js function, and I create a function URL for this function so that I have a URL that I can use as my MCP server, and that's about it. Let's go back to the terminal. It's probably done. Yes, it is done. Now we get back the URL to our MCP server, which we can use in any of the AI clients that support MCP. In this video, I'm gonna use Claude AI, but you can use any other AI clients. And then I'm gonna go into manage connectors, and then I'm gonna add a custom connector. Let's say example MCP server, and then pass the URL that we just copied. And now it's gonna connect to the server. It's probably take a few seconds. Yes, it's connected. So now it's connected. We can see on the tools and resources and prompts provided by the server. So in the default scaffolded project, we have one example tool here, one example resource, and one example prompt. We can make all the changes here and deploy again, and then go back to your AI client. You'll see the new tools, resources, and prompts are updated. So that's pretty much about it. If you have any reason that you want to delete this MCP server, maybe you're just testing out ModelFetch, or maybe you don't need your MCP server anymore, you can delete on the AWS resources associated with the MCP server pretty easily by just running npm run destroy here. And then I'm gonna say yes. So this gonna destroy on the AWS resources that is associated with the MCP server, so that I don't have any unused AWS resources left in my AWS account. Yes, that's about it. Let me know what you think.